Hello, church. It's Pastor Mike. On this slightly drizzly Friday, I wanted to bring our devotion and begin Acts chapter 6 as we've been going through. And it's a really fantastic chapter. We see it begin with a need that's presented to the church, a problem. So far, the only problems that we've seen have been exterior to the church, people that objected to their teaching or what they were doing. But now we see a problem arise from within the community. Um, some of the Jewish believers, especially those who were the Greek Jews, were complaining that they didn't receive the same amount of food from the distribution that would happen every day compared to the ethnically Jewish believers. And so they come to the apostles and they say, "This is a problem. What are we going to do?" And the apostles institute the idea of appointing deacons. There's so much in the beginning of this chapter that we can look at, we can take something from. We could look at the foreshadowing of Stephen, the deacon, who's ultimately going to be the first martyr. We see him described as a man full of faith in the Holy Spirit. We also see the importance of delegation. These apostles recognize we don't have time to handle every problem that this community has. We need to appoint others that can work in this area, and that would be a great place to look too. But what I really love is the origin of the ministry of a deacon. Many churches have them today. Our church does. We have a deacon board. And often we think of deacons as the leaders of our church, those who are in charge of many aspects. But listen to where the deacon role originated from the apostles saying, "We can't neglect the ministry of the word right now." They knew that that ministry was important, and they said, "We cannot leave that in order to wait on tables," is how the NIV translates it. And that word for waiting on the tables, to attend to the tables, it's the same root Greek word where we get the word deacon. That is the heart of that leadership in this Christian community, is the ability to serve others, to wait on others, literally, to distribute this food and meet needs as they arise. It's an excellent reminder that so often where we want to attach maybe little medals or ribbons to our chest and say, "Do you see what a great leader I am? This power, prestige that I have been given by my church or I've been entrusted with," is ultimately and at its core religious, theological, even etymological root is about service, is about caring for others and meeting people's needs. It is amazing to me the importance of serving one another. It is integral to our Christian faith. We can't set it aside. We can't do anything else with it. And that the disciples specifically say to choose from among yourselves men who are full of the Spirit and wisdom in order to do this service. It's what each one of us should be striving for and seeking to attain, to be full of the wisdom of God, to be full of the Spirit of God, not to build ourselves up, but so that we can go out and serve others with that wisdom, that we can see the needs of the people around us with God's eyes, and we can know how to meet those needs through God's Spirit. Be a servant today. It is literally the highest calling we have as human beings, to serve one another in love. When we do that, we show love to our God. When we do that, we show love to ourselves and show love to the entire world, knowing that we are doing exactly what we were designed to do, giving of ourselves for others. God bless you today.